Whakarongo ki te tangi a te manu, e karanga nei tui 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 a. Tui ai runga, tui ai raro, tui ai waho, tui ai roto, tui a te here tangata karongo te pō, karongo te aoti hei, mauri ora ki ora te whānau ko, kou jenka e tōku ingoa, ko ngā pahi tōku iwi, ko ngā tuki matawharo o tōku waka. Basically what I said for the non-Māori speaking folk is, hi, my name is Shalakuda, no, my name is Kuvajenka, and my tribe is Ngāpuhi, and the boat that my people use to get from Hawaii to New Zealand is the Ngā Tuki Matawharo. Ciao, ciao. Two years ago, a little boy decided he wanted to play a man's game. Well, this man's game got you fucked up, didn't it? If you want to read along with me, read along in the description below. But I have something that I want to say. So, dear Brenton Tarrant, the Christchurch terrorist, 2 years ago you decided to prove you were a bitch. An angry little gremlin, and a stupid piece of shit, a racist piece of trash, an Australian to boot, tried to drag as many people down to the same level as you. So what do I have to say except forget you, prick? Enjoy life in jail, kiss my ass. Happy anniversary, bitch. Honestly, the fact that you had to invoke PewDiePie's name while you and two other people decided to play this stupid game. It only made New Zealand stronger. It only brought us ever so much closer. And, well, a life in jail for you, and if you are the poster boy for Australians, which I really hope you're not, because then it would be in the ground that all of you would rot. And that's unfortunate for you. You had a life outside of that. You're 30 years old this year, and you are never coming back. Honestly, I'd like to say thanks for what you did, because of you, Christchurch became even closer than it was. Okay, that was a reach for a rhyme, and I'm sorry about that, but when you're thinking on your feet, that's what happens in a rap. But back to Brenton Tarrant, who had this grandiose plan to take as many people down with him as he can. 51 people died. A further 40 were scarred. And I've been thinking since my last vid, and I've thought about this real hard. that maybe people now are only as stupid as I give them credit for. Oh, also, fuck you, Grafton High School. We found out he was there before. So he's this prissy little white kid that looks like Mr. Potato Head. Hopefully it's in New Zealand that he will be laying dead. So dear Jacinda Ardern, I hope you listen up quick. That when he does keel over and die, please have someone live stream it. The victims deserve justice, and the families do too. So, if you could make them happen, then I'd probably vote again for you. But to the family of Brenton Tarrant, it is finally done. 4 months ago, he was sentenced to a life in prison. And if he manages to see the light of day again, I guarantee waiting on the other side is not a single friend. So listen hard, listen good. Listen well, Christchurch. I know that right now your heart still hurts. But us in Auckland, we got you. I know Wellington does too. Picton, Dunedin, Wellsford, Opanoni. You ask and we'll come through. People came through on the first year anniversary of this bid. Well, not this one specifically, but the last one that I did. Because I had a vid last year that called out Miss Ardern that said if Brenton wasn't dealt with, then his family would burn. And the year before, I got angry at Brenton Tarrant himself. So I'm really happy to see that motherfucker on the shelf. And I hope and pray to God he stays behind those walls and gates. Because if he ever got out, well, the repercussions would be great. You see, his family is not involved. So we shouldn't attack them. But I think what we should do is destroy that motherfucker again. And I have the perfect way to do it. I said it in last year's bid. Tie him to 2 boats and put him on Lake Taupo. Shit. Force feed that motherfucker milk and honey, bros. And we'll see just how far his punishment will go. But no, seriously, to Christchurch. My heart has bled for 2 years. So if you ever need a friend, Shalako Diamond's right here. You can look me up on Facebook. You can look me up on Twitter. You can look me up on TikTok, Discord, and maybe Insta. I think I got one of those. I'm not too sure of the name of that. But I think I'm done with Ryman. I think that's it. That's a wrap. Christchurch, you can only get stronger from here on out. So next year, well, we'll see where we are compared to now. Tēnā koe, tēnā koutou, tēnā no tātou katoa. Ka heke, kia kaha, kia maia, kia manawanui. Be strong, be brave, be steadfast. And do not change your mind for anybody, because even if you stand alone, you're standing up for what you believe in. Kia ora.